Kim and Aggie's mission to clean up Britain just got bigger. They're ready for the fight against rats.
They're so cheeky. They just come out, look at you, go back.
The ladies are pulling out all the stops to battle this filthy foe.
Doing a campaign against rats.
Oh, I'm creeping out here.
Show you how to rat-proof your home.
Certainly big enough for a rat to get through, no problem.
And attempt to trap a rat.
Oh, he's in.
But just who'll have the last laugh? Kim Woodburn and Aggie Mackenzie are hitting the streets of East London as Tower Hamlets Council call them in to help their fight against Britain's biggest pest.
The whole of London, the whole of the country indeed, has a rat problem at the moment.
If you've got a wild rat in your home, it's almost certainly come from a drain and it's going to carry any number of bacteria.
We've got more water than any other London borough. We have 2,300 restaurants and hot food takeaways. We have here an environment within which rats thrive.
And it's everyone's problem.
You can have rats in the most pleasant of houses. They can smell your food and they'll wander in.
But if anyone can help, it's the Queens of Clean.
We try to engage the residents across the borough. We work through the media. We've got all sorts of different ways of communicating with them, but basically we haven't harnessed the power of Kim and Aggie before now.
Well, we're up for anything we can do to help. Yeah? Let's do it.
Across Britain, rat numbers have risen by 39% in 7 years because of milder winters and increased protein in their diet. The rat population is now estimated to be 64 million in the UK. So the race is on, and rule number 1 when going into battle, know your enemy. But knowing Aggie's history with rodents...
There's a dead mouse! Oh! Looking like a tea bag.
Watch what you're doing because mice do gather in bread bins.
How will she cope coming face to face with rats?
Oh my God, I'm creeping out here.
There's a load gathered there in a very confined space. And the rats have found each other so they could
Imagine that in your house.
A whole family could live in your house.
I hate to think.
Whoa.
Rats can have about 7 litters a year. A female is capable of giving birth to about 60 rats in a year.
Right.
Within about 4 months, they can all be breeding. All the babies can be breeding.
Oh, heavens, they're
Look at this.
nibbling the whole time, aren't they?
Their teeth grow continually all the time, about a third of a millimetre a day. Every year, a rat's teeth will grow about 5 inches. They can get through substances like this. This is a lead pipe, so they can
Oh, my
gnaw
God.
through that. They don't eat the lead, but they just use it to keep their teeth down.
So getting into a house is no problem for them, is it?
This is a brick that they've chewed as well, so...
Oh, my God. You
example
can
of
almost
the
see
sort
the
of
teeth
damage
marks
that
there,
can
can't you?
I'm in, Ags, I'm in.
Is it locked securely?
Yeah, he's just crawling over my boot, this little one here.
How can you bear it?
Don't chew my rubber boot.
Oh, look at the welly boot, Kim.
Good Lord. Oh, no trouble for this, is it?
That's
And of
scary,
course, that can
isn't
cause a lot
it?
of damage with fire if
Yeah.
they're chewing through your cable.
It's the tails that freak me out. They absolutely do. They just kind of encapsulate everything that's creepy about a rat.
The tails are long just to help them balance, really, and when they're running around. I mean, they spend most of their time on the ground, but they will run across rafters and things if they're in buildings.
Oh, I think I've had enough.
Are you looking at Agsy?
I don't think I could ever get used to them.
Aggie, for goodness sake. Such a coward in these matters.
Even tame rats carry germs, so any of their stray hairs are history after an air shower.
Hairspray.
But will the ladies' nerves be as rock solid when they hit the front line? Their quest for more rat facts takes them to meet one of Tower Hamlets' pest control team, who's taking them to a derelict building for a rat safari.
Rats are most active between 6 at night and 6 in the morning.
Right.
But you need to be careful, obviously, broken glass, etc. Looking through here, over here we've got all this cracked and broken paving slabs, and just here we've got some rat droppings.
Is that rat droppings? They're huge, aren't they?
I mean, they're quite
They're
soft.
massive.
Obviously very recent.
Very recent.
Would you say there's more than one rat living
Oh,
here?
most definitely there's more than one rat.
This here is pickings, isn't it?
Indeed it
And
is,
we-
all this
we got-
rubbish.
look at this,
This is not helping the situation at all. What they're going to do is they're going to chew open all these bags.
that's what's happened?
Look, there's milk, powder and stuff.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Oh, yes.
I
Oh,
mean,
my
that's-
goodness.
That's been chewed away.
Great chunks taken out.
It doesn't take a lot to keep a rat satisfied. Just one large doner kebab a day could feed 20 rats.
Now, if you look down, we've got a rat hole down here.
Is it? Look. Yeah.
So what we need to have a look is what's over this fence.
I want to see up there. Can I?
Oh, dear.
Oh, my
And if you look
God,
over to your
yes.
left,
Yeah, oh
there's
my
lots
God.
of lovely little
Loads
rat
of
holes. I think what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to have to go round there and speak to the owners
isn't
and see
it?
if I can get
Yeah.
in there and have a look.
All right,
So if you
good
want to
luck.
wait here, I'll
All
go
right,
and
yeah.
go and speak to them.
Tim's not always greeted with open arms by businesses, but this shop was unaware of the rat problem outside and is keen to get it sorted.
We've got a nice rat hole here.
Oh my God. Oh, that's a biggie.
We've got a lovely rat hole here.
Oh,
And under here we have an exposed manhole.
that's
Which
horrible.
this should have a proper cover on it.
So will the rats be coming out from there?
Yes, they certainly could jump and leap out of there. And we definitely need to take some action in this location.
It's the law to report any rat problem on your land to the council. Any broken manhole cover or a defect in the drain is up to the owner to get fixed. New building work can damage the drain systems. If you're having an extension built onto your house, insist that the drains are capped off properly, or you could have some unwanted visitors. And this area seems to know all about that.
They're so cheeky. They just come out, look at you, go back.
And we had one set our alarm off, and I thought it was a burglar, and I came up here and was ready to cosh it, and it was a rat.
You see little holes in the corner of the front doors where the rats have been trying to gnaw through and that.
Are you frightened of them?
No.
You're not?
No.
You've got used to them.
I'll kill them.
I wouldn't like to cross you, dear. I'd rather cross a grizzly bear with hemorrhoids as you, dear.
Last year, calls to pest controllers rose nationwide, with a third of cases thought to be because of broken drainage, which seems to be another problem back at the derelict building.
This is a classic drain defect. All this mud shouldn't be in there. So what we're going to do now is send this little camera down there and we can see what's going on the screen.
Will it record a distance you find the fault?
Yes, it will. So if you look at the screen, you'll
Yes,
see we're
yeah,
just coming
yeah.
up to a join, which you can see just there.
Yeah.
Yes.
But look at all that debris
Look.
that just shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
Generally what will happen is that the rats will gnaw that join and create a small gap and then work their way up to the surface.
So while this building is standing derelict, what are you going to do to keep the rat population down?
We're going to have to keep baiting it until it stops being eaten, and that will deal with this infestation here.
The bait thins the blood, making the rats weaker, and a few days later, exhausted, they die calmly. So it should be problem solved. But killing a rodent with poison isn't always the answer, as it can end up dying anywhere. Just ask the factory where this loaf of bread was made. These creatures are more than pesky pests, though. Rats carry bacteria that can cause eosinophilic meningitis, leptospirosis, or Weil's disease, and in some areas of the world, rats still carry the bacteria that causes plague. So, to protect your home against rats, there are various traps on the market. Kim and Aggie want to rodent test a couple at this infested London warehouse.
We have the traditional trap here, which is a snap trap, which is basically you have a food attractant, which more and more is becoming peanut butter or...
So not cheese?
Not cheese, no. They don't like cheese. The trap is then sprung back.
Yes.
And the idea, it's the old snap trap where...
Oh, so it
comes down and...
And that would kill it instantly, would it?
It would, yes.
So this is an electrocution trap?
It is, yes. You've got a battery pack that sits in the top. And the way that it works is rodents will walk in through to the front. They have to go in far enough. There's a plate that they then come into contact, and that's how they're taken care of.
But in this building, where would you place those?
Well, rodents will always stay to the edges of buildings. They feel more protected.
If we do end up trapping any rats or mice, how do we dispose of them?
The easiest method is actually just to put them in bags, double bag them, and then just dispose of them normally.
In the bin?
They're put into bins, yes.
OK, but you're going to be here to empty them for us?
Well, maybe that's a job that you guys would like to
No, excuse me. It'll be me. It'll be me. It's always me.
I'm glad you're volunteering.
Come on, Anne. Thank you.
See you later.
A snap trap costs under a £5, while the electric shock device is closer to £30. How will they both fare when left overnight? After all that rat research, it's time for action. And the first rule of their anti-litter campaign, get 'em young. They want to show the children how rats could carry germs on their feet from the sewers into their houses. So they've raided the art cupboard.
Now, children, we've brought along a very special guest. This here is Mr. Tumnus, the pet rat.
Gather round. It's going to be a bit of fun.
Come on, everyone.
With the help of Mr. Tumnus and some fluorescent dust, a rat's tracks will be exposed.
Off we go. So when he comes from the sewer, go on, off he goes. And then he goes across, he gets out of the sewer, across the road. Yeah, he's looking for your house. Come on, Tommy. Now, he's in your front garden now, you see. Then he goes to your house, and then with a bit of luck, he'll end up in the back garden. He's made it, yay! He's made it!
A yellow belly now, look.
UV light here.
Now watch.
See all the places where the rats trailed.
And he's got all filth on his paws from the sewers. The only way you're going to stop it is by being very clean and tidy, not leaving food out, not throwing things in the street.
Yeah.
But it won't ever stop them permanently, but you'll stop an awful lot of it, and that's what you want.
OK, so pet rats are good and wild rats are bad. Well done. Thank you. Bye now.
Good start, ladies. But they're about to find out the scale of the problem as they're having cameras put up over the entire city.
Look at that tail! Oh!
And then Kim and Aggie up the ante against their rodent rivals.
Keep your city clean, my love.
Kim and Aggie are out of their usual houses and onto the streets, as London's Tower Hamlets Council want the ladies' help in their fight against rats. They've laid traps, spread their message, and now they've set up cameras to see the evidence for themselves.
What's that over there?
Is that a set of eyes? Oh!
Yeah, oh.
Look, they're darting around. They're darting around.
Most bin collections take place in the early part of the day, so by nightfall, nocturnal scavengers have plenty to pick through.
Oh, look! You can see, look at, oh!
Horrible.
Size, the size!
I keep seeing that. Look at that tail! Oh!
Today, we throw away nearly a third more rubbish than we did in the early 80s. The most recent figures state that in total, UK households throw away over 30 million tonnes of rubbish every year. So, the ladies hatch a plan to clean up the streets. And in typical Kim and Aggie style, they're not doing things by halves.
We've got to help with our rubbish because we've seen lots of them thrown in the streets.
Yes, the rubbish problem is terrible. Rats love to eat vomit. See that top there?
You shouldn't vomit in the street, should you?
No, I make it to the toilet usually, but you know.
We need you to all help out by not putting your rubbish in the streets. Do you dump any?
Honestly.
Yes.
Oh, you've got that!
Shame on you, girl.
Yes! Do you cause rats?
No, I don't. I have to take one because you guys are amazing.
Keep your city clean, my love. You don't have rats in Ireland?
Oh, we do, I'm sure. But
Only this one.
I've met a few myself, love, don't worry. Do you girls throw bits in the streets like apple cores, bits of banana?
No.
Well, who's doing it then?
It's the boy, obviously.
You didn't throw that in the street, that thing I gave you, did you? Let me have a look.
got it. There you go.
It's a fact. The less rubbish we drop, the less food there is to attract rats. But as the message seems to be getting through, pest controller Tim calls with news of another infestation.
So, Tim, what's going on here then?
Oh, We have a classic rat infestation. Now, 2 weeks ago, all of this was massively overgrown.
OK.
This was all cut back.
Yeah.
What we got over here, though, I'm trying to compete with people throwing debris around.
That's been dumped there.
That's been
Oh,
dumped
isn't that
there, you know.
awful?
They've walked past and thrown.
Now, just over here, we've got a fantastic
Oh,
little
my
rat hole.
goodness.
This hasn't come from the surface. The rat's dug his way out. Because we have that manhole over there, which is another manhole just behind us over there, so that's it's all linked together.
But the ladies are about to discover a bigger rat hole, and the resulting damage is stomach-churning stuff.
So we'll lift this up and we'll have a look. We're looking for soil and stuff in there.
Oh, that's it. Oh, the smell.
Oh, well, that's partially blocked. Oh.
As the rats have dug out of the drain, the displaced earth has blocked the pipes, so sewage has nowhere to go.
How long would it take for that chamber to fill up?
Well, you can see there's lots and lots of people here, not very long at all.
So these rats have caused a serious health hazard. Now Tim has to discover if they've damaged any other drains.
Oh,
so here we have some more rat holes.
Look at
Another
that.
big rat hole.
Oh, my God.
See this little channel here?
Yep.
There's lots of stones.
Yep.
The likelihood is there's a break in this pipe, so that's what we want to confirm.
Why the stones are coming down.
OK.
This rocket lets off dense smoke, which shows up any holes in the pipework.
Right, come on then.
Oh, look, the smoke.
There you go.
Yes!
We know there's a break somewhere.
Look, the smoke coming out that
Look.
hole.
So all of these
the whole
rat
network.
holes, yeah, there's a network of rat
So we see all the little passages, wouldn't we?
Indeed. So we'll have a look round further.
Yeah, smashing. Look, look, look.
Hang on, hang on.
Has the smoke flushed out a rat?
Because they'll head away from the smoke, won't they?
Blink and you'll miss it. But the cleaning queens have at least one rat running scared.
This is rat paradise, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, if I was a rat, I'd love it here.
Yeah, it is. It's paradise.
You know, chicken and chips on tap, you know.
But the sun is setting on this rat playground as Tim lays some bait and the ladies take away the takeaways. With the problem so close to homes, Kim and Aggie want to help people rat-proof their houses. So with a few simple DIY store items, it's back to what they do best.
Now look, I've noticed a big gap under your door. If I can take my finger and put it under your... I can't get it through, right? If I could, a rat could go through there. He makes himself very small. But if I can get a pen under here... Oh, my goodness. You can get a mouse under there. I can't imagine it can be, and under they go. OK. This is what they call... It's a draft extruder, isn't it, for under doors? And all you do is, my love, nail it on. It's not a cure-all, it's a deterrent, and it will work. Don't make it easy for these creatures to get in.
Now, if you look down, you can see your grating has actually very large holes, certainly big enough for a rat to get through, no problem. So what we're going to do is, I've got some close woven wire mesh here. Just place that to cover the whole of the opening, screw it in place, and that'll keep any rats out.
It's a very good idea.
Now, do you notice there's a hole in this wall?
Never seen it
You've never
before.
noticed it? No. I think the plumbing was probably here years ago. Something's happened here. This is the rat's ladder. He stands on his back as he nibbles. He hasn't got far to go. So I need to take this away. Don't encourage him. And all I'm going to use is wire wool. If I didn't have my gloves on and I rub with it, I get splinters in my fingers. Rats can gnaw through everything. They don't like gnawing through this because it cuts their mouths and puts splinters in it. They don't like that. So this little bit of wire wool is the safest bet to plug this hole. Girls, you can do that, can't you?
Yeah, we can do that.
Girls. And while you're at it, check the rest of the house. Could be one under your bed, dear.
34% of rat problems in residential areas are put down to bird feeders. Always keep bird food high above the ground and clear up any fallen scraps before nightfall. Of course, bins play the biggest part in attracting rats. Controversially, some councils outside city centres are trialling fortnightly bin collections, making your waste management more important than ever.
If you're finding that you haven't got enough bin space and your rubbish is sitting proud of the surface of the bin, then you should think about getting another one, really, because it's just asking for trouble. Similarly, You know, if you cook a chicken and you've got the carcass left over, and say, you know, if you're living in an area where your bins aren't going to be collected for another 12 or 13 days, stick your chicken carcass in here, and then freezing it will stop it from rotting. It's not smelling, it's not attracting any vermin or flies, and everything's safe, and you know where you are.
Okay.
So after a whirlwind week of meetings, investigations, filming, tips, and a lot of talking, Kim and Aggie hope to be winning the fight against rats. But the question is, have they actually got rid of any? Time to check their traps.
Who's holding the bag?
Double layer plastic. I'll hold the bag, keep my eyes shut, and then you have to empty the trap into it, if there is anything.
Oh, you're going to hold the bag?
Yes.
Powdery custard. Let's look at this first one. Oh, God.
Oh, well,
hang on,
I don't know whether I'm relieved or disappointed. There's nothing there.
It's not, no.
No luck with the traditional snap trap. How about the electric device?
OK, well, first of all,
I've got to turn the button off, haven't I? Hang on.
Anything in?
We got two dead mice in here.
No. OK, right. Hold on.
The torch.
Right.
There's
oh
two.
My God.
So this device traps rats and mice.
I'm not.
Quick.
Oh, did you hear that? Is that? Hang on. Is that? Get the other way of it.
Oh my God! You haven't. You've got another one to go.
Oh, he's stuck on the side. I got to bang him. Ah! Ooh! Ah! Get out! Hold on! No, get it off!
All right.
Hold the white hand for God's sake. He's in.
OK, right.
I'm going to reset this and put it back down.
Right. Should we run there? I'm off. Well, no rats, but we did get 2 mice, and it was only overnight. Still a result, isn't it?
You were so brave.
Well, success of sorts. But has there been any success back at the rat paradise with a blocked drain?
Let's see what we got.
Oh my God, that's so clean.
Oh, look at that.
I tell you what,
magnificent.
That is lovely, isn't it?
I describe that right now as ashes of roses.
Well, the blockage was no match for the council power hose, but has Tim got to the root of the rat problem?
Well, we've been baiting here.
Look at this.
We've got some good bait take here. Look, that's.
Let's see.
Let's have a look. Go on.
Oh yeah. How many times over, say, the past week have you put bait down there?
3 times.
Really? And each previous time it's all been taken?
It's all been gone. And now, because there's only a little bit gone,
yes,
I know that these rats are dying.
You just know that from experience.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the derelict building?
What have you noticed?
Oh, look.
What's that? Oh, my God! Oh, my God!
That's big.
Oh, it's maggots. Oh, my God, that's amazing.
And I would say he's been here about 5-6 days.
Yeah, really? Yeah. Doesn't take long, does it, for the...
No, it doesn't. I'm spraying that because it's an insecticide, because I just want to kill all the bugs and stuff.
Oh, I know.
Proving that it's working, isn't it, though, Tim?
Oh, what we're doing is, I think, a good job, yeah, absolutely.
Victory to Tim.
Definitely. 1 to Tim, 0 to the rats.
Yeah, that's it.
We at Tower Hamlets would just like to say a big thanks to Kim and Aggie for coming to help us with our work to keep the rat numbers down. They've done a great job. We're really pleased. Thanks very much.
We came, we saw, and we conquered.
Well, I think we've got a few rats on the run anyway.
Yeah.
Well, if you think Kim and Aggie would be shocked by your house, send us your dirty pictures for the chance to win a great prize. Visit channel4.com/4homes for details. Next tonight, a wife who's too ashamed to strip off for her husband, and bikers endangering their family jewels in embarrassing illnesses.
Excuse us, are you Steve?
No, I'm Chuckles.
Oh, Chuckles.
I do not find you funny at all. Why, it's a bad one. Oh, darling. Oh, lovey. Your nose is covered in hairs and itching. How are you doing? Oh,
terrible.
God, I've
got an itch.
In suburban Bristol, Steve Jones takes pride in cleaning, buffing and polishing. His beloved motorbike, that is. As an engineer at Rolls-Royce, Steve's no stranger to the finer things of life. Shame about his house, then.
Basically, you put one thing down and then another thing, and it just grows and grows and grows, and then you haven't got any chance. So that's what I found, working full-time and enjoying myself on my bike. And I just not here that much to be able to do any housework.
Steve's motorbike mates call him Chuckles, but he's about to have the smile wiped off his face.
Excuse us, are you Steve?
No, in Chuckles.
I do not find you funny at all, you dirty beggar. You shut your chops. What do you think about his house?
It's a bit untidy.
It's what? We'll be coming to your house next by the sound of it.
You're the man who takes a lot of time with your appearance, aren't you?
Really? You're talking about me, aren't you?
Back to the biker in question, Kim. Steve's 2 children have grown up and left home, but it's daughter Charmaine who wants Steve to clean up his act.
I nominated my dad to appear with Kim and Aggie because I'm getting married this year, and as tradition goes, I want a traditional wedding, and you're supposed to leave from your parents' house the night before. I'm not bringing my bridesmaids round to here the night before to this embarrassment.
So this bride may be blushing for all the wrong reasons.
My family do come first in my life, and Charmaine wants me to give her away at her wedding, you know, and I'm very proud to be able to do that for her.
He's very kind and would do anything for anybody, and this is why I want to do this for him, to help him out as well.
So Steve's loved by family, friends and his faithful dog. But there are 2 people he hasn't won over yet.
Your bikes are spotless.
Spotless?
Well, how can you clean a bike when you won't even clean your house? I don't...
Because I'd rather clean the bike than I would the house.
Have you got your keys on you? We're going to go and have a really good close look round, aren't we, Kim, if we can bear it?
Charmaine has helped Kim and Aggie catch a glimpse of Steve at home. They were desperate to see just how he lives in this place.
My kitchen is basically my workshop, really. There's only 2 sort of units that I use. That's the hob area and the preparation area, which is over by the bread bin.
Oh, that smell, the smell.
Oh my God, have you seen the cooker? I'm amazed at the flames
I'm
get
amazed
through.
he's still living.
Look at all the fat on the side.
Do you know, funny enough, there's nothing in the sink.
Hold on, behind it. Have you seen all those dead flies?
Oh
my God.
Oh, that's horrible.
The dining room is used as basically a dumping room, just a thoroughfare through the house. It'd be nice to use it, this room, as a dining room, because I do believe I have a table in here somewhere.
Is it an ironing room? Is it an office?
Is it a pigsty?
Look at this bit, Kim. Do you think this is a favourite spot for the dog to be nestling up against?
Oh, it's a bad one.
The living room is the one room where I do sit down and relax. I have recently decorated it, you know, to make it a little bit more comfortable for myself anyway.
You know what, Kim? It's not as terrible as the rest of the place, is it? There's much less clutter. You can see floor.
It's horrible and disgusting. Compared to that other rooms, it's heaven on earth. No.
Back down to earth, ladies. Wait till you see Steve's bedroom.
How grand is this?
These pillows have got to go. That is the colour of the fabric that should be on that pillow.
How's he getting to the curtains to open them?
We've only got a Christmas tree in here, haven't we? What's to celebrate in this place?
Know, exactly. This used to be my bedroom when I lived at home with my dad. When I moved out, my brother decided to set up home in here.
Oh my God, Kim, have you seen the cat litter tray over there?
Oh,
that's horrible.
Do you know, every house never lets us down, do they? Drawers are empty, love. Why they bother buying chest of drawers is beyond me. Oh, God, all my nose is covered in hairs and itching. How are you doing? Oh,
terrible.
God, I've
got an itch.
Don't panic. It's just a camera light blowing. But Steve's about to get a bigger shock to the system.
Steve, this is hell on earth.
No, it's not.
Look, on a scale of 1 to 10.
11.
23!
Cook out here, I eat out here.
Listen, this is a pigsty.
Oink.
It's... Stop it.
Did you hear that, Kim?
Look.
Cheeky as well.
You've got to get stuck into the house before you get back on those bikes again. Get priorities. We're desperate here. We're desperate times.
So, Steve, we're noticing, you know, the odd pot of paint. It's kind of, you know, a man of good intentions, but nothing happening.
There's a man of good intentions, but I can't get to any of the walls to decorate them.
They're a hell of a weight, your bikes. If you can shift them, dear, you can shift this lot. There's enough of all this rubbish. We're now going to start cleaning. You're going to help us in that room as we speak. On, get in there, you lazy big lobbit. Never mind, he wants to do some work if he's solid.
Decluttering this house is a massive task, so it's a good job Charmaine's just turned up. With such a reluctant cleaning student on their hands, Kim and Aggie know they need to keep things simple.
God, it's back to basics with this one, isn't it?
Oh, what? Aggie, I think he's lost the plot, you know.
Talk about the reluctant beginner's guide to cleaning.
Get hold of that, Aggie.
Oh, thanks, Kim.
And tip number 1, how to get that hobtop shining again in one easy step, and with something every biker will be familiar with.
Is all the stuff falling out of the pans? Why is it all greasy? So bad.
I eat a lot, so the saucepans are full.
Oh, dear me. The whole area is repulsive. Anyway, I'm going to show you a really simple, quick way. Hold on a minute. You know that cleaner that gets the engine oil off your hands?
Yes.
Yeah, that jelly stuff. You put 20 squirts of that in half a litre of water. Simple, simple. Watch this. It works in exactly the same way as it does on engine oil. Cuts right through the grease. Tell you what, you're not getting let off with this. Right, a bit of elbow grease, OK? You feel you could actually go down to the surface there. It's gone straight through.
What's that colour, is it?
Yes. Isn't it good, to be honest? I knew it would work, but given the extent of grease here, I wasn't sure how long it would take. And actually, it's amazing.
Sounds like a nice clean engine.
There's plenty of filth for Aggie to wade through, and there's more than just one culprit.
Oh my God, these animals are making such an impact on this house. Disgusting. This carpet needs not so much a vacuum, but a combing. I think I should send these to the zoo, these samples, don't you?
Kim and Aggie know Steve's never going to win any cleaning prizes, but with everyday ingredients doing tough jobs, he's got no excuses.
That's pretty bad, that windowsill, isn't it? Before I can do a thing, I've got to clear the blue bottles off. Thank heavens they're dead. Take paper towel, rip it off, my love. OK, 2 pieces. Oh, God, this is horrible. Now, you said you cook in this kitchen most nights. Yeah. Oh, dear. Truly, I'm not trying to frighten you. Those blue bottles logically must have the occasional, must go for the food when you go out the room, fly in that pot. So you've been eating blue bottles in a paper towel straight out in the bin. Now, let me say I'm going to do. I have here good old shaving foam. I'm going to spray it on these tiles. It's a concentration of all that's good. Oh, lovely. Now, I'm going to then, take a duster, a nice bit of a roughy, the white one, and I'm going to spread it round, my love. Oh, look, already.
How does that work then?
Well, I'll tell you something. There is alcohol combined with the very heavily concentrated soap is what is doing it. Wonderful. Now, I'm taking a nail brush. Immerse it, tuck your fingers in, and let's finish the job, my love. Well, Mike, looks like your blue bottles had a night on the curry, dear. That's all I will say. Always a thrill when you can clean, isn't it? Always a thrill. Right, now, I'm happy. And now you're going to see a miracle. Watch, my love. It's marble effect. Crikey.
It is, isn't it?
I've noticed, because you've got plastic frames, that whether I like it or not, it's cleaning them as well. It's doing a super job.
Finally, Steve seems to be learning a thing or two. And even Charmaine is getting in on the act.
Let me show you something. On the headlamp, I've got some just ordinary vegetable cooking oil. Rub it over the front and then buff it off, leaving behind a very fine film. And when all your flies and gnats hit the headlamp, they'll just skim right off. And it's also very good for the rain, you know, it'll just slide right off.
That's a good idea, isn't it?
Back in the house, and Kim's on the warpath.
Have you smelt that fridge? How can you have a thing stinking in that kitchen like, look at my poor face. Come on.
But it isn't Kim who moves Steve to tears.
Oh, lovey. Come on, love.
Motorbike mad Steve Jones is more than happy living in muck and filth.
I wash up my pots and pans after I've done my cooking, and that's about the only regular cleaning routine that I do. You know, I got other things that I want to be. I'd rather be out enjoying myself.
After years in the cleaning business, there's little that shocks Kim anymore, until Steve's fridge. But after a thorough clean, getting rid of the smell is a doddle.
Look, see? Woo! Now, you know the charcoal you buy for the summer barbecues?
Yeah.
And all I'm going to do is, I've taken silver foil, make a little tray. For some reason, it's the carbon in that charcoal that neutralises all the smells. It clings to it, so you whip it out, throw it out, don't leave it more than 2 days each tray, refill it, bung them back in, keeping it closed. And within 5-7 days, the most shocking smells that have clung are gone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Wow.
Foul smells may be cured, but Steve's daughter Charmaine has other concerns about the house. She's getting married and is worried about her big day.
I want to leave for my dad's house, but my biggest fear is my wedding dress is going to end up looking like this house.
Steve has shown no remorse for the state of his house.
This is a pigsty.
Oink.
It's... Stop it.
Did you hear that, Kim?
But Kim and Aggie know the way to shock this doting dad into action.
Go on.
Charmaine, you brought all this muck on your boots and this beautiful clean car.
I didn't know it was going to be here.
Thank you so much.
You're also girly.
That's what you want.
I know. I want a big traditional church white wedding.
So what style top are you saying?
Cheap.
Now you bring him all manner of cheap.
Oh! Hey! Oh my goodness.
See, Dad, I can be a lady.
Lovely. How does it feel?
It's nice.
Oh,
All makeup on.
Oh, darling. Oh, lovey. She don't look lovely, doesn't she? She's your daughter, you know. Give him a oh, love. Oh, it's not got me going.
You're lovely.
I didn't expect this.
She looks lovely.
Oh.
She does.
She's gorgeous.
She does.
Scrub up all right, don't I, Dad?
Things have got emotional. But there is a point to this shopping trip: to stop Steve's cleaning crimes.
I've got something to show you here, Steve. Pictures of your house, the inside. That dress and these floors just don't go together, do they?
No.
Don't. At least she can sweep through with a clean floor, can't she, dear?
She will do, yes.
Yes, dear.
Yes, she deserves the best, doesn't she?
Back to the grime, guys. And Aggie wants Steve to realise the importance of Mother Nature in the home.
It's about time you let some sunshine into your life. Open these curtains, please.
Well, I haven't owned them for 3 years.
3 years. You're a terrible man. Look at that. Look how much better it is.
Yeah, so it is better.
Daylight helps the body to produce vitamin D, which is good for your bones, your teeth and your immune system. And to improve things even more, I've got some oxygenating plants here from the Dracaenas family. Got a spider plant and peace lily and a dragon plant. I mean, as well as looking really good, they help decrease the level of carbon dioxide, which is a good thing, and they keep the air fresh.
I suppose so.
There's a bit of life going on in your bedroom anyway.
No, I won't say anything I was going to say about there's plenty of life in my bedroom.
Don't even go there, Aggie.
Years ago, I imagine your kids did this, and they're in their 20s now, aren't they? They've stuck labels on here. You can use many things to take labels off, but I'm using something different for a change, all right? I'm going to use mayonnaise.
Never.
I am, because it's oil-based. It's got a lot of oil in it. I, earlier on, did that, and that label. I simply took mayo. Ooh, it's like the ketchup always goes all over the floor, doesn't it? However, I rubbed it in. Rub it so you can feel it penetrating into this. And try, if the ends are coming up, get it under there. Now, really get it under here. And I thought it needed a good 20 minutes, half an hour for each label, because these beggars from years ago, they really stick on. Honestly. Right, that's exactly what I did with that, and that half an hour ago. So now, I've got a bowl of very, very hot water, OK? The reason I've got this plastic spatula, it doesn't scratch. Let's try this little beggar on the end. I'm very pleased because I think that flipping heck, isn't it? Looks all... Yes! And if I put my finger over it, it's really smooth. Come on, have a look.
It's all gone.
Yay!
I can believe it. That's amazing.
You know, I'm not just a pretty face, you know. And you're quite cute.
Thank you.
So to myself.
Oh my God! How's it going?
25 times I've vacuumed this carpet, and this is what I got out.
The weight! This is so heavy!
Oh, I think this guy's broken all records.
Yeah, no, I don't. God, look at the state of you, loving it awful.
The results are back from the lab. And besides Steve and his pets, there are millions of hidden residents here.
Your house is full of bacteria spores. The types that I found, Clostridium perfringens, Bacillus. I suspect they're probably coming in on your feet and on the animals' feet. They can give you food poisoning symptoms. You know, it can make you actually quite sick. This picture here is Clostridium perfringens. Can you have a guess at how many colonies we found in your house?
2?
No, 600 million.
How many?
Yes, 600 million. You can't
I can't
take that in, can you? It's
no.
too much, isn't it? Clostridium perfringens is directly related to Clostridium difficile. Have you heard of that?
Neither of them, no.
OK. You've heard of MRSA?
Yes.
OK. Well, C. diff, as it's known, is like the new hospital superbug. I think the only way now is forward. You've got to get cleaning.
And keep
right,
it clean.
Ham?
OK.
This dining room was nothing more than a cluttered thoroughfare. But now there's a table and chairs, just waiting for Steve's dinner guests.
Enter.
This isn't my back room, is it? My dining room?
This is your back room.
Dad, there's a carpet in there. Look, there's a floor.
Yes, there's a dining table.
There's a table, Dad.
I don't believe it.
You can actually eat off that now.
You can actually see it now, dear, see it.
You can use the room now.
Yes, you can. But your biking fence can come round now.
No, they're too rough and ready to come in here now.
Absolutely amazing.
Oh, get her! Did you see that too?
The kitchen was caked in cooking oil and grease. It was a bug's graveyard. But now it's finally fit for human consumption.
Open.
Where am I?
Heaven.
Something different over there and I don't know what it is.
A white unit.
Yeah, but is there something missing? Has it been changed, or is it
The dust?
The dust.
I'm just amazed at the transformation that's happened.
Look at the hob, Dad.
It's going to be so much more fun cooking in here now, isn't it?
Yes.
You've got to agree.
Room to cook. There's no words that can describe how I'm feeling now. It's just amazing.
Steve's bedroom was a junkyard, a scrap heap, a tip. But now it's been given a whole new lease of life.
I can't believe it. It's just so spacious. And Dad, you can actually find your laundry basket now.
It's going to be lovely when you get that paintbrush up. Makes such a difference. Clean and painted. Ooh, quite a room.
I don't know how to thank you enough.
You're welcome. Told you I'd like it.
Going to keep it nice, Steve?
Yes, I will do, yes.
Charmaine's childhood bedroom was no place for a bride and her bridesmaids. But now it's fit for a princess in any fairy tale.
Oh, wow. I think it looks amazing.
That's my word.
She's like a Cheshire cat now.
The cat's got the cream.
Yeah. So do you think this is a room for a bride and her bridesmaids?
Yeah, it is now. This is a room I can come in, and there's room to get changed in, do my makeup, my hair.
Oh, he's off! He's off! He's off! If this has made you two this happy, bye, Jeff. I'm glad.
I know. Rags. It's brilliant. I'm so chuffed. Brilliant. Right, we're leaving you these two pictures, okay, as a reminder of what the house could be like again if you don't clean.
No, it won't be like that again.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Good, because it is so lovely, isn't it?
It is. It's beautiful. I am glad you've come, and you've done a fabulous job.
Oh, not at all. It's been a pleasure.
You look lovely in that wedding gown. Thank you. You look beautiful, darling. Bye, my love. Bye-bye, my love. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye, darling. Bye-bye. Bye.
The way I'm feeling about the house is, well, it's indescribable. It's just, they've done such an amazing job. Yeah, I'll be proud to have Charmaine here with her friends and her bridesmaids that are coming. She's going to be proud to leave here with me.
I'm not going to be embarrassed anymore to bring my bridesmaids here. I'm going to be proud to bring them here. I can't wait. I'm so excited, and I'm so proud my dad's gone through with it. And he's going to be walking me to church, and he's going to be here today, the morning of my wedding, so I'm so happy.
Do you need Kim and Aggie's help, or do you know someone who does? Britain's top cleaning team is waiting to hear from you. Go to channel4.com/takepart or call 09011 201 204.
Is your house a bit of a pigsty? Send us a picture for the chance to win a great prize. Visit channel4.com/4homes for details. Next up, embarrassing illnesses.